This song is dedicated to Steve Goodman. By the banks of the old Ohio River, where the Queen City sits so bold, an old Bengals fan, he lay there dying. He was in his midnight hour, or so it's told. Around his bed his friends had all gathered. They were solemn, for they knew his time was short. And on his head they placed an orange and black helmet, a symbol of his all-time favorite sport. He said to them, "It's late, and it's getting dark in here, and I know it's almost time for me to go. But before I go and leave the lineup, there's just one thing I'd really like to know. Is the river still orange in Cincinnati when football season comes around? Or when the hot weather fades, do those big cats still play in their riverfront burial ground? When I was a boy, they were my pride and joy, and those Sundays, they were always swell. Here's to the land of the free, and the home of the brave, and the expansion of the NFL." He said to them, "You know the law of averages says anything will happen if it can. And that's why I know that in just a few years the Super Bowl will be the jungle once again. The Bengals took half my Sundays for a fourth of my life. They took all those weekend projects and kept me from my wife. I slid slowly down that wayward path as they stole my youth from me, and I'd forsake my teachers to go sit in the bleachers. Soon I discovered beer and hot dogs and t-shirts, peanuts and posters and popcorn, pennants and pins and gadgets and hats, and that really, really, really loud horn. But now as time gets dim, the odds seem pretty slim that I'll see the jungle again before I rest. So if you've got your pencils and your scorecards ready, I'll read you my last request. Give me a Sunday afternoon funeral at Riverfront Stadium on some cold and wintry day. Let's have Mike Reed play the national anthem on the organ with a little sha-na-na-na, hey, hey, hey. And then have 6 big linemen carry my coffin, and have 6 groundskeepers clear my path. And then have 5 officials throw their flags around the field to display all their unholy wrath. It's a beautiful day for a funeral. Someone go tell Paul Brown, hey, it's too cold to play today. And let's get Phil Samp on the radio. And have Kenny come and call the play-by-play. And then have all the Bengals run right out into the field. And let's have Bob Trumpy snag an end-zone pass. Give everybody 2 bags of peanuts and a beer, and I'll be ready at last. And then have Icky do a dance around a big fire in midfield, and have the team toss my coffin in. And let my ashes blow into beautiful snow from the prevailing 30-mile-an-hour southwest wind. And then as my remains go flying past the flags, I'll bid Boomer and the rest adieu. And I will come to my final resting place out on Pete Rose Avenue. The dying man's friends told him to cut it out. They said, "Stop it, that's an awful shame." But he whispered, "Please don't cry, for we'll all meet by and by near the Canton, Ohio Football Hall of Fame." He said, "I'll get a better view from the Provident Bank Tower, 12th floor, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But you, the living, you'll be stuck here in the traffic, so it's me who feels sorry for you." And he said, "When I'm not watching, I'll be cruising the Ohio, and just east of Sawyer Point is where I'll rest. So please remember each fall Sunday and occasional Monday to rise and sing my last request. Is the river still orange in Cincinnati when football season comes around? Or when the hot weather fades, do those big cats still play in their riverfront burial ground? When I was a boy, they were my pride and joy, and those Sundays, they were always swell. Here's to the land of the free, and the home of the brave, and the expansion of the NFL. Here's to the land of the free, and the home of brave and the best of the NFL.